Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Broken Audio. Today we're going to review the bug and meal of Redmi. Here is the Redmi Buds 3 for Active, 4 Pro, 5, 5 Pro, 6 and Buds 6 Pro. Let's have an overlook the Redmi Buds 3 among today's all kind of semi-in-ear headphones. No longer has much attention. They are just some ordinary earbuds now, but actually, when it was published, it was totally a bomb with such nice price. The Redmi Buds 5 Active Edition performs well in terms of wear and comfort, but that's about it. Its overall performance is very limited, and the cost to performance is relatively low. The Redmi Buds 4 Pro's noise-cancelling feature is somewhat lacking, although its sound quality is the best in the Buds Pro series. It supports LDAC for multi-device compatibility. However, compared to similarly priced products such as the Ceramic X or JBL's Vibe Beam, hard to compete with others. The Redmi Buds 5 leads its series in terms of cost-to-performance ratio for both noise cancellation and sound quality. However, its high latency remains a notable issue, and its performance better for MI fans. The Redmi Buds 5 Pro supports LHDC 5.0 Fast Connect and low latency features. While its noise cancellation is better than its predecessor, it does not show a significant advantage over competitors like TWS4 and the Base's M2S Pro. In terms of sound quality, the Base is stronger, but the overall audio suffers due to issues with phoning of the mid and high frequencies, so it's inferior to the previous 4 Pro's performance. The Redmi Buds 6 shows a reverse upgrade in both noise cancellation and sound quality, and its wear and comfort also doesn't reach the level of the Buds 5. Unless you have a strong interest for the Redmi, I would not recommend buying it. The Redmi Buds 6 Pro shows an improvement in noise cancellation, but its wearing is very annoying. The sound quality improvement from the 3-driver design is limited, and compared to similar price i5 earphones, the sound quality gap is noticeable. Additionally, the larger earphone cavity negatively affects the wearing experience. So first, let's begin with the Buds series, the Redmi Buds 3, priced at $29.99. Initially seemed like a competitive semi-in-ear Bluetooth earbuds with support for aptX adaptive. However, once you put them on, the performance doesn't quite meet expectations. The sound quality is mediocre, the battery life is just average, and if you prioritize call quality, you can just skip the sound quality section and find the coldest sample part to experience its call performance. The one standout feature of this earphone is its low full-link latency, around 140 milliseconds, which might be a plus for some users. However, overall, the performance still falls short of being impressive. You just get what you pay for. The Redmi Buds 4 Active Edition, priced at $19.99, is undoubtedly the most comfortable in-ear model in the Redmi series. However, to be honest, beyond its comfort, it doesn't really offer any other advantage. In terms of sound quality, it even falls short compared to the similarly priced semi-in-ear SimGot FLD100. If your budget is about $20 and you're mainly looking for a basic earbuds that just for daily convenient use and don't care too much about the brand, you may consider this one. After all, comfort is the point. But if sound quality is still the same important to you, let's go to the next one, the Redmi Buds 5. Priced at $37, is one of the highest cost performance earphone in these Redmi earbuds. It offers around 45 dB of noise cancellation, depth, and a 2 kHz frequency bandwidth, providing a very noticeable noise cancellation effect during wear. The call quality is also quite good in terms of sound quality. Its performance is decent, and its battery life stands out in its price range. It also has smart features like an ear detection, and the wear and comfort is satisfactory. However, the only cons is that it only supports AAC codec and has relatively high latency. I mean, relatively, even though it doesn't rely on specific Xiaomi devices. This could be an issue for users who are sensitive to latency like gamer or recording. Beyond that, The Redmi Buds 5 is undoubtedly a great choice. The Redmi Buds 6, currently priced at $33.99, surprisingly sells like a hotcake. Is $33 not a big number anymore? Why people can already pay for that like this? I can't even believe what I get. A total reverse upgrade, and what's even more absurd is the official reaction about this complaint. I've been realizing that the noise cancellation in the Buds 6 was worse than the Buds 5. They actually pushed an OTA update to the Buds 5, directly reducing its noise cancellation performance. Additionally, the sound quality of the Buds 6 has received criticism for many customers and reviewers. The treble are even duller than the Buds 5, and the multi-driver design hasn't improved the resolution. The sound quality improvement is not noticeable, and the tone seems to have taken a step back. After seeing the performance of the Buds 6, and the decoding protocol is still downgraded with no improvements in chip performance, it's really not worth the price.
Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this will last forever. Looking in your eyes, I see my whole life. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you hold me close, don't let me go. How I come alive. When I'm without you, I can't help but feel so lost. I wanna give you all I've got. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you hold me close, don't let me go.
So what about the Pro series? The Redmi Buds 4 Pro, it supports LDAC and has noise cancellation depth of approximately 42 dB and a frequency range of 2.5 kHz. In my opinion, this is the best sounding wireless earbuds in all Redmi series. So if you are looking for good sound quality and have a high need in Xiaomi's earbuds, this model is definitely worth paying attention to. Of course, its noise cancellation and battery life performance are slightly weak and might not be as good as those at the same price point, but remember, its sound quality remains a strong point. During real-life use, people don't need the extreme hour of use, aren't they? Additionally, the call quality is also quite good. Overall, the Redmi Buds 4 Pro is still a high-cost performance earphone, making it a great option for users who prioritize sound quality. The Redmi Buds 5 Pro, currently priced at $68, is really disappointing in terms of sound quality. Its performance is very mediocre. While the noise cancellation is decent and the call quality is competitive compared to similar products, the sound quality at this price point and within the Xiaomi ecosystem hasn't improved much. It's still just as unpleasant to listen to. As for battery life, it's even worse than the Buds 5. With a full charge, high power usage can only support about 5 hours of playtime plus 21 hours from the charging case, which is far below the performance of other competitors at the same price. However, it's worth mentioning that the Buds 5 Pro performs relatively well in wind noise reduction, which is one of its few advantages. So when would I recommend purchasing it? If you already want to buy this Buds 6 Pro, you may want to consider the Buds 5 Pro instead. It at least performs better in some areas. Why? Let's review the 6 Pro. The Redmi Buds 6 Pro priced at $99.99 when it comes to audio marketing, with a strong belief that more drivers mean better sound quality. This logic is quite unique, but despite the increased number of drivers, they haven't addressed the core issues in the Buds 6 and Buds 6 Pro. In fact, the Buds 6 already proved that the small size and low sensitivity and the piezoelectric ceramic driver make them difficult to drive with Bluetooth power, resulting in insufficient sound pressure and inability to meet the sound engineers' expectations. Yet, they stubbornly repeated the same mistake in the Buds 6 Pro and find a result, and surprisingly unsatisfactory of course. The performance of the Buds 6 Pro has improved slightly. The sound is much brighter compared to the Buds 5 Pro, and with LHDC enabled, the sound clarity is enhanced. However, it can still be somewhat harsh. The vocals are too forward, making the overall sound a bit distorted. In terms of noise cancellation, it has improved over the Buds 5 Pro, but the comfort during wear has decreased, and the overall upgrade is not very significant. Additionally, its frequency bandwidth is still only 2 kHz, which causes many consumers to feel that the noise cancellation is poor and the ear comfort is lacking, which explains some of the negative feedback. Overall, while the Buds 6 Pro has made some improvement, calling it a truly worthwhile upgrade will be an overstatement. It's still somewhat lacking in several areas, and the announcement don't quite make it stand out as a significant upgrade. Indeed, Xiaomi and Redmi's earbuds stunning style seems to lack consistency. Giving off a random feel, you can never think of an exact word when mentioning Xiaomi and Redmi's earbuds. Normally, once you understand an earphone's sound signature, you can roughly predict its performance. But the Buds 5 Pro and Buds 6 Pro completely break this rule. The excessive bass are uncomfortable, and sudden piercing highs make the sound balance feel chaotic, leaving you completely unable to predict what will come next. In a normal tuning logic, when the bass are boosted, the other frequency ranges should also be adjusted accordingly to ensure overall sound balance. However, it seems that this consideration was overlooked. As for the noise cancellation, it may be limited by the design of mold and the chip, and although Redmi has a powerful supply chain, it seems that they haven't delved deeply into these details for optimization. They may be relying too heavily on brand power and ecosystem strength to drive sales rather than improving the product itself. Summary is spot on. While earphones may be subcategory, they still have a large consumer base. Next time, they may want to focus more on innovation and product improvement rather than solely relying on brand power to increase sales.
Good judgment, I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise them that you're different, and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. I tell them it's just your culture, and and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby, please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me like the others. Please, please, please. I have a fun idea, babe. Maybe just stay inside. I know you're craving some fresh air, but the ceiling fan is so nice. And we could live so happily if no one knows that you're with me. I'm just kidding. Really, really, really. Please, please, please. Don't prove I'm right. Don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice.
That's all for today's video. See you next time.